Okay, guys, we're going to look at slides 35 through 38. Slide 35 is just discount and percent off, the definitions, which we're not going to be doing the quizzes this week because we want to wrap up the game of life. And so I think we all know what a discount is. It's the amount that you take off of an item that you buy. And so I'm going to go ahead and jump into slide 36. 36 gives us clothing that we need to purchase for our new career. And so the top two pictures are for the guys. You have a dress shirt, you have a pair of pants, and you need to find the cost after you take off the discount. And the shirt as well. Ladies, you have the bottom two are yours to figure. You don't have to do all four. You pick the two that apply to you. And so I want to go ahead and look at this one here with my document camera. The item is $44 and we get 15% off. So I'm going to bring up my camera. So 15% off is a decimal. Remember, we move it twice because percents go over 100, and that's 15 hundredths, which is decimal 1.5. So I'm going to take that decimal form of that percent and I'm going to multiply it times the cost of the item. And so just watch, make sure I do my math correctly. And as I add down, I notice that my discount is $6.60. And so then I go back to the $44, the cost of the item. This is money. So I'm going to use my decimal zeros. And I'm going to subtract $6.60. And when I do my math, I notice that the cost of that shirt is $37.40. Now I want to take a minute and I want to talk about this because I want you to see another way to do this. Well, this is fine, and if this is good for you, do it this way. But sometimes when I go shopping, I don't always take 15% off. I multiply it times what I'm paying. So let's think about that. If I have something, the 100% of cost on this item is the $44. If I get 15% off and I do the math, what percent am I actually paying for the item? I'm paying 85% of that 100, that $44. This represents this cost. And so I can do it this way, or I can actually take the $44 and multiply it times the 0.85 and only really have one step to do. And when I do my math here, put my decimal back, 1, 2 behind the decimal, 2 behind the decimal. Notice that I'm still getting that $37.40. So I can take the item, subtract or multiply it times 15%, get that answer, and then subtract it from the 44 and get it. Or I can think about if I'm getting 15% off, I'm paying 85%. Simply take the 85% and multiply it times the 44, and I get my answer as well. So let's think about that for a moment. If I have 25% off of an item, what can I add to that to get that 100%? Well, 25 and 75% make 100, so I'm actually paying 75% of it. What if it's 40% off of an item? What percent am I paying? 60%. So I could take 60% and multiply it times the item. What if I get 5% off of the item? Then I would be spending 95% of the cost of that item. And so again, you can do this and subtract it from your original and multiply it, or you can simply take this and make it a decimal and multiply it times the cost. So that's just something you can think about, whichever's easiest for you. Now let's go back to our slides. Okay, so you're going to do the top two guys, ladies, the bottom two, and then the next slide, you're going to repeat that. Guys, you have the top two. Ladies with the high heels, I hope you can wear them. You get this one and the bag here. And so everybody will do 4 things or 4 items that you have to find the price after the discount. And then when you get those, simply go to slide 38 and fill them in. This is the cost of the shirt, the cost of the pants, cost of your shoes, and the handbag. And your total cost will be put here, and we'll use that figure later. Okay, guys, talk to you later.